Hello everyone, today we are here in Milan, near to the building that houses the Italian division of Microsoft, called Microsoft Italia. And today we will have the chance to talk with Matteo, a manager which is involved into the project of innovation in Microsoft Italy, and an innovation that for Microsoft is called Copilot. So today we will have the chance to know more about Copilot, know more about the AI lab and all the ways that Microsoft Italy uses to boost this kind of innovation into companies, large enterprises, small and medium business and startups. So let's jump in.
Well, I've been working in the digital industry for 3 decades, almost 30 years, I would say. And out of those 30 years, more than 2/3 of them, so almost 20 years, I spent them in Microsoft. And I've been lucky enough to work across Europe, across the United States, and I would say almost half of that time in Asia or Asia Pacific. So that includes Australia, New Zealand, and all the Silk Road, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand, staying in Singapore. And I've been covering many roles in Microsoft, from the sales manager into a marketing director, into a partner leader. And more recently, after, let's say, almost 14 years in Microsoft, I would say that a couple of years ago, 2.5 years ago, I came back in Italy as the chief sales and operation manager for the Italian country. Microsoft has been in Italy since 1985, and we've been growing quite extensively across the whole country. And we now have more than 1,000 people within our organization, serving both the Italian country and countries across all Europe. We have been enthusiastic about our impact on the overall ecosystem, and I can proudly say today that we have more than 14,000 partners that are spread across all the regions in all the north, center, and south of our beautiful country, serving hundreds or thousands, I would say, tens of thousands of customers across all the industries, from finance to manufacturing to retail to fashion, you name it. We are a proud supporter of the Italian, digital transformation. Well, there are many projects that Microsoft is involved in, but personally, I have 3 projects that I really and deeply care about. The first one is a global transformation of the Italian economy, benefiting from the artificial intelligence with core customers, so customers that are both customers and partners. The second project, which is probably the most known and I would say important, is the Artificial Intelligence Lab. That doesn't stand for laboratory, but it stands for learn, adopt, and benefit from the adoption and the learning and the infusion of artificial intelligence in customers, in organizations that are training people, in university that are preparing the next generation of leaders, and in startup and venture capitals, which is the basic for our AI lab program. And the third project is the one that actually started many years ago, but is coming to life in the last few months, and I would say is the launch of the Italy North, so the first Italian set of data center that will serve Italian customers and European customers that will benefit from our investments into this, infrastructure in the Italian territory. Well, the AI Lab has been a tremendous success in Italy. It's something that in just 7 months or even 8 months since we launched it has brought more than 250 customers into this program, has allowed us to train more than 1,000 people in the territory, and most important, has allowed us to test and to experiment and to actually adopt more than 300 projects in many customers across many industries, which is something that can be leveraged not only by big customers, but also by medium and small customers in a way that we can actually democratize the artificial intelligence for the Italian country. Well, that's a tough question, because generative AI, it's something that, in my opinion, cannot really be easily predicted when we're looking at a future of more than 3, 5, or 10 years. It's still in the making. And therefore, saying that generative AI can bring us this or that is probably a bit presumptuous. We're not wizards yet, but we certainly need to have the ability to understand how important it is to have a broad adoption of artificial intelligence. And in Italy, I would say that we're pretty much faster than other countries. 67% of the interviewers that we have reached out to are already using AI. And in most of the cases, almost 50% of that, they are saying that they have a great return on investments within 3 or 6 months. So it's something that it's easy to be adopted in every days, like the usage of Copilot, or the usage of contact center automated, or the usage of accelerated design in production. So there are many areas in which even the artificial intelligence lab that Microsoft has implemented is certainly giving us opportunity to test and to adopt fast and in an effective way artificial intelligence generative. What's going to happen in the future? Well, I don't know, really and seriously and concretely. I don't think that we can predict that future, but we certainly need to be prepared and to be responsible for having a proper adoption of artificial intelligence, leveraging this tremendous wave of innovation that we are foreseeing in the next years